Hi, welcome back to Empowered Beauty, a journey with Jenny. Today's tutorial is going to be a, hopefully no lipstick on my teeth. Today's tutorial is going to be a Smokey Valentine's tutorial. So I had recorded this look last week and I was hoping to have it posted before Valentine's Day. However, my camera had different plans, so I had to redo it. It is actually a little different than what I did last time. I accidentally used a couple different brushes and couldn't remember exactly how I did it, so it's slightly different. I'm also paler than I was last week, so not as golden tan look as I did last week, but the same overall idea. I love it. Husband approves. So yeah, if you want to see how this look goes, stay tuned. It's coming right up. If you would please do me a quick favor and click the subscribe button. It is free. Don't worry, boo. Don't worry. It's free. Hit that subscribe. Hit the like also, because if you're going to keep watching, you're going to love it. So, thank you so much. Love you, and I will see you soon. Hello. So I just ignore this right now. It's going to go on my head when I do my foundation, but I am starting with my eyes today for this Smokey Valentine tutorial. To prime my eyelids and then put concealer on them and then start the smoky eye tutorial. So I had already made this. I made this last week and I was hoping to have it up before Valentine's Day. However, my camera had other plans. So I was messing around with some settings on it and I thought I had turned off the volume of just the autofocus when in reality I turned off the volume entirely. Okay, so I honestly don't know what shade of foundation I am. I'm going to go with my darker concealer because I just think that lighter one is gonna be really too light. So I'm gonna use this guy. Majority of it's gonna be covered anyways, and by majority I mean pretty much all of it, if not all of it. So I'm just gonna use a darker shade. Alright, I would really appreciate 2 hands. So when I did this look last Thursday, yes, I have my eyes closed. I am going off of touch right now. When I did this look last week, I didn't even realize it until I was done, but I actually did no bottom lid shadow. Oh, good lord, that is very cakey. Woo. I put too much on accident. Alright, so I'm going to soak some of this up because that is very thick. I was trying to blend it out, but it is very thick. So I didn't even realize until I was done, but I didn't do a lower lash shadow at all. And on myself, I personally loved it. I think that sometimes doing my lower lash for a smoky eye can almost give me raccoon eyes, and so I'm not fond of that. So after I was done with my makeup look last week, I noticed that and I was like, it's still so beautiful. I was obsessed. I loved it. So I'm going to do the same thing today. I'm not going to do a lower lash, any shadow on the lower lash. And this time, hopefully, y'all get to see it. Okay. I do need to set this concealer. So I'm actually going to grab a big fluffy brush and a setting powder. I am using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Banana Powder. And I am just putting that all over the concealer to set it. So there's no creasing, there's no there's no moving around of the concealer. That's it. Done. Cool. Moving on. Moving on to shadow. Y'all, this is like almost choking me. I'm gonna be okay though, because I am not quite as tan today. I'm going to need to start with softer colors, not quite as dark of browns. So I'm going to start with the Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette with a blending brush, white hair, as opposed to this trusty guy. The black hairs, they're both blending brushes. This one's white hair, this one's black hair. This one is going to apply it not as intense. It's going to be more light. It's I think it's actually like, this one is going to apply it lighter. This one would pack it on darker. To start out, definitely not going to use this guy. I never ever use this guy when I start my eye look. So I'm going to use this white hair blending brush. I'm going to grab a light color. I'm actually going to grab the next shade up too as well. And I'm going to go in the crease area right here. If you do not have an eyelid crease, you can create one wherever you want. Just pick a spot that you prefer in between your lashes and your eyebrows and draw a half circle or a U shape, however you want to call it, and create your own crease. So first go out with, first start out with I lost my makeup brain today. So I'm going to start out with this. Windshield wiper motions. There we go. And then I'm going to move to circles. And I'm really going to buff it out. And then I'm going to do the same to the other eye. Obviously, everything you do to one eye, do the exact same to the other eye. Otherwise, they're going to look different. I mean, if that's the look you're going for, go right ahead. But I am not doing a different colored eyeshadow, different color eye look per eye. So I want to duplicate everything I do to one eye to the next. And it is okay if you get the shadow on your lid. In fact, I actually prefer it. I just feel like it helps hold the lid shadow better. Call me crazy, I just do. Now I'm going to pick up an even darker shade, swirl my brush around, tap off the excess, and same thing, windshield wiper, motions first, and then circles. Really buff it in, blend it out, make it very seamless and not so harsh. Actually, I love this. So instead of like a full, just like a circle eye look, if you, when you're done per color, per shadow, blending around your eye, if you just do a flicking motion like this, you probably won't see it, but when you're done, you will. And it'll pull your eyes back. Instead of just being circular, it kind of almost pulls them down. If you do this, I know you won't be able to see it at first, but in the end, it will give you a cat eye effect. It's just, overall, my preference, prettier. I like that look. When I first started doing makeup, I only did the circular eye look, and I did not do that flicking motion, and I wore that for many years. But now that I've discovered this new trick, I actually love it. Pull your eyes back a little bit. It's winter. It's dry. I'm thirsty. Trying to remember what I did last time. Alright, so because this is a Valentine's smoky look, I actually incorporated positivity and heart on to this look. Doing the exact same that I've been doing so far. I'm going to apply it in my crease, windshield wiper, and then circles. And give it a little flick. And now I'm going to pick up Heart On, which is so appropriate for Valentine's Day. Heart, Valentine's, hand in hand. And again, the exact same thing. Same area, same steps, just another color to give it a Valentine-y look. To add a Valentine-y theme, I should say, to my smoky eye. So when I first started doing makeup, I was in high school, and I used foundation to cover up my zits, which I do not recommend. I know high school is brutal. Kids are not nice, especially girls. They can be so mean. See, I got it a little high. We'll get it, don't worry. However, putting foundation on your face that already has acne, it's already acne prone, shouldn't say not clean, excuse me, but we'll say it's already upset at you. Adding foundation every day is not going to help your situation. So I actually don't recommend caking your face with foundation every day like I used to. If I knew in high school what I know now, I would not have used foundation. It doesn't help your skin. Okay, I'm going to stamp. I'm actually going to use a dark brown and the black from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 1 palette, and I'm going to stamp it along my eyelashes. Can you see this? Yes, you can. Perfect. And I'm going to flick up a little bit so that it gives it a more airy and not so like harsh, like you just have a straight, strict, harsh line on your lashes. So, like I was saying, when and why I started wearing makeup, it was, I did eyeshadow and foundation, and I can't remember if I said that, but I started wearing makeup to accentuate my baby blue eyes. In high school, I think I only wore 2 colors. I wore purples, and eventually I picked up a green eyeshadow palette. I wore purples and greens in high school. And then in college, I started branching out a little more with my makeup knowledge, and I discovered that for baby blues, more neutral colors, browns, let me get my arm angle correct, browns, oranges, pinks, more earthy tones are going to look best on blue eyes. Okay, now I'm picking up, how do I describe this brush? It's just a brush I'm going to use to pack shadow on my lid. It is not like, where's the brush? It is not like the kind of brush that you would use for concealer or, like I'm not spraying it with my MAC Fix Plus, so it doesn't have to be dense. It's actually fluffier because I'm not spraying my brush. I'm not applying sparkly eyeshadows, glitter eyeshadows to my lid. I just want to cover up this gap, this emptiness on my lid. So I'm going to pick up, I'm actually going to pick up the last shade of brown I used on my crease, and I'm going to put it on my lid before I go in with my darker shades. So I started doing eyeshadow to accentuate my baby blues. When I got into college, I started learning more. I discovered that earthy tones look better with blue eyes. And then I got more and more into it. Like, I don't know, I fell in love with how my eyes looked, and I just thought it would look better to do a full face, and I also wanted to get better at it. Like, I wanted to learn and get better. I think I had 2 brushes. I think one was just a stiff, I think it's called a stippling brush, like I used to line my lashes. I had that, and then I had, I actually think it was kind of like this, and I used that to apply all my eyeshadows. So I started watching YouTube. I started watching Jaclyn Hill and Lauren Curtis and learning more about makeup application and eyeshadows and brushes and different techniques for this and techniques for that. And I fell in love with it. It gave me all the confidence in the world when I had makeup on. And at first it actually made me less confident in myself when I didn't have makeup on. So right after high school, I actually stopped wearing makeup because I wanted to learn to love myself exactly how I was, and I did. I got to a point where I loved my skin, all the imperfections. I loved it. We're all imperfect. We all have bad skin days, bad hair days, bad whatever. No one's perfect. No one has the best skin every single day of their life. So I fell in love with who I was, and I started gaining confidence that way. And then I started playing with makeup more. That's when I started watching YouTube channels, you know, Jaclyn and Lauren Curtis, and I started playing with makeup that way, and I gained even more confidence, except had a reverse effect where I only had confidence on days that I had makeup on, and I wore makeup pretty much every day. I'd go to work in the morning, and then I would come home and I would apply makeup. And at the same time, it was a way to practice my makeup, and I got better at it. And then when I got married, I think right after that, or right before, I think right before I got married, I stopped wearing makeup so much. And I started learning to love myself how I was without makeup. And now I actually hardly ever wear makeup. I'm pretty sure the only time I wear makeup is when I do a tutorial or a special event like my birthday or my husband's birthday or a holiday. But yeah, I hardly ever wear makeup, and I love my skin. I love myself. I am incredibly confident in myself, and so now I have actually switched from wearing makeup to gain confidence to wearing makeup as a form of art. I love applying makeup and experimenting with it like this. I actually had never done a smoky eye with ow, I just hit my elbow, that hurt. I'd actually never done a smoky eye with non-smoky colors. Like, this is the first time, well, not first, second time. This is the first time I have done a smoky eye with like reds and pinks-ish, oranges. And I just love doing makeup now as a form of art. I love being creative and seeing how I can transform my eyes, my face, seeing all the different looks that I create, having fun with it. That's my journey. That's my makeup journey. Going from wearing it to hide my imperfections to stopping all makeup usage to learn to love myself, to starting to pick makeup back up, to learn how to accentuate my baby blues again, and then actually ended up losing confidence a little bit in myself, to again cutting off makeup application to learn to love myself and gain confidence back. And then now it's art, and it's beautiful. I love it. And now I'm going to use this little, it's almost like a mini blending brush. It is so cute. It's very precise. And I'm going to pick up the same brown black combination that I did next to my eyelashes. And oh, let's start with this eye. I'm going to put that on. You know what? I'm trying to remember how I did it last week, and I actually just realized a minute ago that I used a different brush last week than this week for the reds, pinks, reds. So yeah, I'm still trying to remember how I did this look last week. You know what? Okay, I'm actually going to stop doing that. I'm going to pick up this, oh, I think it has mascara on it. I'm going to pick up this dense blending brush, and oh, okay, I got it. The colors I used last time, I remember now. It is a dark brown. You know what? If you have the Jaclyn Hill palette one, it is Mocha and Central Park is what I did last time. And I'm gonna put that, so this guy is gonna be very more precise as opposed to the fluffier blending brushes. And gonna do it on my lid and slightly in the crease. You know what? We are gonna go in the crease. Okay. I am going to go further in the crease to cover up a little bit of this red look because I want it smoky with, how do I say this? Blended out Valentine. So I want a smoky eye blended out with the Valentine colors, the pinks and the reds. So I'm going to apply my dark browns very precisely in my crease, and I'm not going to blend them out as high as the pinks and reds. Okay, I like that. I do need to blend it out though. So I'm going to take, sorry, I just sneezed and now my nose is running. I'm going to take this white haired blending brush, the same as I used earlier, because it is going to blend and soften the look and hopefully not destroy the red that I've created. Now looking at my eye, I see that like right here it is lighter. So again, I'm going to pick up that same brush I used earlier to pack on the brown, except this time I'm going to use darker browns. Actually, I'm going to go pretty dark because I want my look to go darkest to light and then red. So much better. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with this guy, and I'm actually going to use the black from the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. And I'm gonna go right along my lash line and darken that up. And I'm going to do right here for a V cat eye look. Okay. I need it blended a little more. It's a little too harsh for my preference. That's, I think that's a little better actually. Blend until you're happy with how it looks. Oh, you know what? I'm extremely happy with how this looks. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye, and then I'll be back. And I am done. So I did my lashes, I did my brows, I did a highlight actually on my brows and my inner corner, and lipstick. So I went with a dark brown lipstick with what I thought was a dark red lip liner. It was more like a red-brown lip liner, but this is the color that my husband and I like. We like dark brown, and so this is my Valentine's, Smoky Valentine's tutorial. I love it. My husband is obsessed, right? Yep, he's shaking his head yes, he approves. So I won Valentine's Day in, for us. So if you like this video, go ahead and click the like button, and while you're clicking buttons, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button also, give that a click. It is free, do not worry, YouTube will not charge you. This is Empowered Beauty, a journey with Jenny. I hope you enjoyed the Smoky Valentine's tutorial look. Bye.